Chapter 4 Honesty is a Virtue. Let us first discuss the concept of the lesson. It is about an honest person. An honest person is a happy person. If you are honest, you will have no fear. Be honest because it is the best thing to do. Dishonesty hurts other people. If a person tells lies, people won't trust him. Who do you want to be like? An honest person or a dishonest person? An honest person is liked by everyone. He has no fear because he has nothing to hide. And therefore, he is happy and also liked by others. Whereas a dishonest person is not liked by anyone because he lies, and lying hurts. So no one likes a person who is dishonest because he lies and he cannot be trusted. So now let us go through a story, a very famous ancient story related to the topic of honesty. The Goddess and the Woodcutter. Once there was a poor woodcutter. He was chopping the woods near the bank of a river. Accidentally, his axe fell into the river. At that point, the river was deep and its current was swift. The woodcutter tried hard, but he could not find his axe. He became very sad. The goddess of the river saw the woodcutter sitting sadly and took pity on him. "Don't worry, I will bring you your axe," said the goddess to the woodcutter, and saying so, she dived into the river. After some time, she came out of the river with a golden axe and offered it to the woodcutter. The woodcutter said, "This is not mine. I can't take it." Now, children, you must have sometime heard about this story of the axe and the woodcutter. Now, this is a story about a woodcutter, a poor woodcutter who was chopping or cutting wood near the bank of a river or the side of the river. But by mistake, accidentally, his axe fell into the river. And at that point where the axe fell down, the river was very deep and the current or the speed of the water flowing was very fast. So the woodcutter tried very hard, but he could not get his axe. So he was sitting very sad there. And there was a river goddess. She came out from the river and she asked him, why don't worry, I will bring you your axe. And she goes and dives into the river and brings a golden axe after some time. But the woodcutter, he was honest, so he said, "This is not my axe," and refused to take it. Once again, the goddess dived into the river, and this time she returned with a silver axe. The honest woodcutter again said, "This too is not mine." So the goddess again dived into the river, and this time she brought with her a crude axe made of iron. "This is mine," cried the woodcutter joyfully and rushed towards the goddess to take it. The goddess was pleased with the poor man's honesty. She gave him both the golden axe and the silver axe, along with the iron axe, as a reward of his honesty. Now, when the woodcutter refused the golden axe, the goddess again dived into the river and brought out a silver axe. But then again the woodcutter was honest, so he refused. He said, "This is also not my axe." And so she again dived into the river and brought the iron axe, which actually belonged to the woodcutter. The crude iron axe. Crude means the roughly made iron axe. So he was very happy that he got his axe back, and he joyfully took it back, happily took it back. Now the goddess was very pleased with his honesty, and so as a reward of his honesty, she gives him the golden and the silver axe along with his iron axe. That is because he was honest. So children, an honest person is the most noble creation of God. He is the best creation what God has made, an honest person. So this is the moral of the story. You should be honest because honesty is the best policy.